All right, so welcome to the new members area for AutoTeleseminar. Now, as you can tell my voice, I'm really excited to show you this, and that's for a number of reasons. Number one, we've really been busting our butts to create the best, ultimate automated teleseminar and conferencing platform on the planet, and I'm pretty sure we nailed it. So what you'll see in this video, you'll probably get really excited. And so I encourage you to start thinking how you can apply this to your business, how you can apply it to maybe a client's business, and how you can start to really truly step back from what you're doing or add this into an overall marketing campaign, a marketing funnel, to deliver content, to automate your sales and marketing, and to, again, just step back from your business and start to automate it. So let's dive in. There's a lot to cover here. I'm going to walk through each of the new features we have, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be really excited. So the first thing we did was, after talking to you folks, a lot of people were using another conferencing platform like freeconferencecall.com, and they were hosting their conference call, and they would have to export their MP3 or download it from freeconferencecall.com, and then they would have to import it into AutoTeleseminar. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. And so what we are giving you is the ability to have a live conferencing line. So we give you your own unique phone number, your unique host PIN, and unique attendee PIN to host your live conference calls. We also give you the actual host controls. So if you want to start recording, you want to lock out people, you want to end a conference, you have the controls of a regular conferencing platform right at your fingertips. So what's really cool about this is now you can host a live conference call, you can record it, and what AutoTeleseminar will do is when it's done, we're going to transcode it, and then it's going to appear in your recording section, for then you can automate it. Whether you want to do it one time, you want to automate it every week, or every single month. And soon we'll have daily replays as well. So that is super cool. It's an all-in-one platform to host your live calls and to automate your calls as well. So let's go right into showing you how to create your teleseminar. Okay, so the first step here is obviously we're going to give it a title. So maybe this is a call we did with Zappos. So we're going to call this a Zappos interview. We have a schedule. We can do this one time. We can automate it to play every week. We can automate it to play every month. And so start to think how you can start to automate your conference lines. So a one-time event, maybe this is a one-time call. We're going to drive people to this call. We're going to host it only once. We can select the day. So maybe we want to do it next Tuesday. We want to host it at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's it. Now from a weekly call, we can simply drop this down. We want to replay this every Thursday, and we want to start it on, let's say, the 20th of October. This call is going to be the same thing. It's going to go out every Thursday at 2 p.m. and it's going to go on forever, or we can simply select it will end in 2 weeks. Or we can select a monthly call. Whether we want this to go out every 10th of the month, every Thursday of the month, we can do that. So let's go back to this one-time event. We want to play this October 18th at 2 p.m. Now what we can do is simply upload our MP3. We can give it a title, give a description, and simply just upload an MP3. Now this is a really cool feature. Now this is where you can simply select your recording. In the old AutoTeleseminar, you would have to upload your MP3 for each call. Well, now we store your calls in your recording section, so now you can simply automate it. So for this one, let's say it's the new version, 7 Ps to practice. We're just going to go ahead and click submit. There it is, it's done. And so what you'll get is, again, a unique phone number, a host PIN code, and a PIN code. So you'll give this PIN code out, you'll give this phone number out, you won't give the host PIN out, obviously. But what's really cool about this was feedback from you folks. Again, the biggest thing people wanted to do was automate a call, but at the end of it, come on for a live Q&A. Well, now you can do that. So if you know at minute 48, you know you pass the mic to you to open up a Q&A, you can simply come on as a host and easily transition to start taking questions and answers from folks in the actual audience. So that is really, really smooth. And so here's the time, right? So this is going to run on Tuesday, October 18th at 2 p.m. Eastern. And folks, when they call in at 2, they're going to hear your recording. And the same goes for any of the events that you set up in here. So let me show you what happens after your teleseminar. So as we can see here, we have past one-time events. We have past weekly teleseminars. Now I'm going to show you real quick some past weekly teleseminars. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on participants. This had 11 folks in the call. Now check this out. We give you the phone numbers, the location, the city, state, the start time, the end time for all of the callers that call into your conference. Not only that, you can now export this to a CSV file to hand to a sales floor. You can hand this to your sales team. You can hand this to your customer support people, whatever you want, and now you have some data to play with. And in the future, you'll be able to pull back first name, last name, and more detailed information on who exactly attended and for how long. So this person, maybe from Atlanta, they joined your call, they stayed on for 62 minutes, and you know your presentation ended at 70 minutes, so they left early. Did they order or not? And so now you can really start to get some valuable information on the folks that attend your teleseminars. So that is a great feature. The next one is actually analytics. So we're going to click here and we're going to go to the stats for the weekly calls. So as you can see here, this one was started back on July 15th. This was the July 22nd, and this was a weekly call running. And so if we look here, here is how the growth of this weekly teleseminar is played out. So this one picked up, and this was the largest call on the event. And so you can see from your stats how calls are performing over time with attendees. And you'll see participants, you'll see the date, and this one had 132, and you can actually see the stats for this particular call. Now this is super powerful. Check this out. You can see the actual attention span for the folks on the line. And what's interesting, maybe you might see a big drop off at minute 40 and go, oh my gosh, what did I say? What went wrong? And right here the call actually dropped. So that's when everyone dropped off the line. But you can see everyone came into the line about 20 minutes. Now what's interesting is, you know, when the bulk of your callers come in about the 20th minute, maybe that's when you can start delivering, you know, some of the real content, or you know, you can go back and change your presentation around to fit where most of these folks join. So let's go back. I'm going to show you another call here. This had 38 folks. Oh, we'll go back. That was all the folks there. So we'll click here on the stats, and again we can look here. We can see all the people. They were coming in over time. And right here, this is actually when the call ended. And so folks were still trying to get on the line. As you can see, there were only 3 people, 2 people, and then finally 1 person. But at the height, you had 31 folks on the line. So this is great information to know how your calls are performing and what you can do differently. And so now maybe you want to split test sales closes or split test certain things. So the same thing here, you'll see the stats, and I'll show you the stats for this particular call. Now this only showed 1 person, right? Because there's only 1 person on the call. Now let me show you the recordings section. This is pretty neat. So what you can simply do is just upload an audio. So if you have a past teleseminar that you did, just give it a title, give it a description, and it's going to then pull up in your recording section. And again, your reports. So these are all the calls that played. You can simply scroll this over and it'll start to show all of these. So again, some really great information, some great data. You can pull this back and start making calls or start reaching out to the folks that joined, maybe joined your program, bought your product or service, and now you can truly understand how it works. So guys, this is the new AutoTeleseminar, and I'm really excited. I mean, we're adding it into our business. We're starting to automate a lot of things, and obviously AutoTeleseminar is a big part of it. So looking forward to having you on board. Go ahead and get into the new platform, and love to hear your feedback. Love to hear how it's working for you folks. and we're really excited to offer this to you guys, and we're pretty sure it's going to rock your world and allow you to really, again, step away from your business. So thanks, folks. You can thank Trevor, myself, and our wonderful developer, Simon, for putting this together and really going over the top with the platform. So really looking forward to it, and we will talk very soon. Take care.